Hello guys and welcome to another episode of Clues, Cues and Reviews, and today we bring you in on a Shibutai of 5 Brigade of Flames episode 14 or chapter 14. So it looks like this week was a double chapter by the looks of it, because I've already reviewed 13 and now I'm glad to find I've got 14. So happy days. In any case, it's always good to get more content of a manga you love, so this is no exception. So, to kind of backpedal a bit, at the end of chapter 12, there was a standoff between Squadron 8, the good guys, the main characters group, and 5, the suspicious, shady looking group that's kind of controlled or really run by Princess Hibana. I can never remember her name. I don't know why. Princess Hibana. So, chapter 13 was kind of like a simmering pot. You know, we got a bit more information and we got little hints and stuff, and it was like a prelude of things to come, like I said in the chapter. 14 did not disappoint. Like I said, these chapters, they like to go from 0 to 100 miles an hour very quickly. Another one that I like that's like that is Black Clover. It does that for, My Hero Academia. Again, the new manga artists are really giving us something to look at. No, not everyone might be interested in those, but I'm interested in all of them, so you will get reviews from all of them anyway. In any case, let's get straight to the facts. So, what happens at the end of 13 is the main character Shinra basically disappears. And what I mean by disappearing is in the middle of training, goes downstairs, and Iris is actually taking a bath in the courtyard. It's a Japanese thing, people do stuff like that. So people think, oh my god, he's a pervert, he's going to do something, and you see him have a dirty grin on his face, like, that, like his quirk is, he just gets nervous and he takes the thingy and he makes a weird face. So he gets caught naturally, so he apologizes, and she's like, oh no, I dozed off and I wasn't really paying attention. So she was in an old world, she was thinking about Princess Hibana. They have a past, she was from the same holy clergy as her, and obviously she's changed. Is this a change, just something that she's realized that's not for her anymore, or is this a brainwashing of some kind? In any case, she kind of like apologizes, and they apologize. He apologizes, she apologizes. He notices she's been crying. He asks, he goes, look, are you okay? Do you want to talk about it? He goes, like a fire marshal is about helping the people and whatnot. And she pretty much kind of says, no, it's fine, but thank you, and she goes off on a merry way. Times passes, now the evening, and he still can't get the fact that she's so affected emotionally out of his mind. So he asks Arthur, like, has something happened with her recently? Did something go on that I'm not aware of? Or something happened between her and the 5th captain, Princess Hibana? And he goes, not that I'm aware of. But then he starts going off on tangent about him being a holy knight, and him being like the lead knight of her holy table, the princess. And he goes, wait, she's not a princess. But if she was a princess, what would make Maki? But that's just as Maki is coming through the door. And then Arthur replies, well, that would make her an ogre. Now, one funny thing, I can't stop laughing because it happens throughout this story quite a bit. There's a running gag in the story. You could say anything like a joke towards Maki, and Maki's response is, did you just call me a Cyclops ogre, gorilla Cyclops? That's literally, and she thrashes him. She goes, and Shinra's like, why am I getting involved in this? And he's basically gets beaten up. So and he goes, why are you even here? And she goes, look, basically Iris has gone missing. Have you seen her? It turns out we find out that Iris has actually gone to see the Princess Hibana, who is basically an enslaving sadist, who gets like all the lads to lie down, get on all fours, and she walks all over them. She goes, could you swim quietly, please? And then she's talking, and naturally Iris, being from the holy sect, from that, the Soul Temple, Holy Temple, and she's a priest, she's obviously got that, that priest side of things to her, the holy side, and do you think what you're doing is right and lawful under their religion and of the sun god? And she basically says, gods, what gods? There's no such thing. You should believe in demons like me. And then when she thinks demons, she's thinking of demon foot, you know, on her team. So there is that side of it. But then what happens is it goes from that, she being a sadist as it is, to X-ray. She literally rips off all her clothes and leaving her undergarments on, and she's like, guys, don't look, this is what like a virgin looks like, don't even think about anything, stop drooling, you know, take her, we'll use her as a hostage and we'll draw out Squad 8. So this is basically the setting up the motions for the Squad 8 battle. And then they hear a noise outside. There's a big ass explosion, and someone let off a tank rifle or something. Something's happening outside, and it turns out, it turns out to obviously be the main character. But he goes, "Oh, it's a person. Who are you?" And he says, "I'm from Battle Squadron 8. The names Fine Sister and Crush Squad 5 man." And that's how it ends. So he turns up, ready to start the head-to-head battle with Squadron 5. And next issue is an extra long chapter with a colour cover. But what is the name of chapter 15? War begins. Can you understand the hypeness that I'm feeling right now? It's very hard to put out there. I'm so excited to see what happens. I want to really see what this squadron is capable of. I want to see what head-to-head the Squadron 8 can do. Now the problem you have with the two teams, you have quality and quantity on the side of 5, because they've got 3rd generation fighters, whereas on the side of Squadron 8 you've really only got 2, and you've got 2 3 generations and 2 generations. So there is that disparity then, but that hopefully the experience makes up for it. I cannot wait. I'm loving these surprise extra chapters, these early chapters. I look forward to the next one. Please like, comment, subscribe and share, whether it's on my channel, whether it's on Twitter, and well, there's going to be other channels that are going to come up like Reddit and things like that. But that's all for me today, guys. Like I said, like, comment, subscribe and share, get comments going. Let's start a conversation. Peace.